All right, so I'm going to share my screen now. Let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, so last week, okay, let me connect my monitor. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
sir.
Yes, Chris. Yes.
Okay. All right, so one more request, please do switch on your cameras so that it will really be very helpful to look and talk. Okay, so let's get started. So we tried to complete the manifest principles and Scrum values and what is empirical process. Can anybody say what do you mean by empirical process?
Shall I say?
Yeah, please.
Empirism is based on the experience we have gained about the knowledge skills. We are working on that. Based on our experience, we are working on a particular work. It's called empirism.
Knowledge already which we know.
So based on taking decisions based on your past experience is called empirism. Okay?
Empirism.
Okay. Can anybody say what? Tell me those three pillars in empirical process.
Transparency, inspect and adapt.
Fantastic. All right. So we have spoke about what is sprint. Can anybody tell what is sprint?
Time frame.
Time box.
Time box. Short time box.
Okay. How much? So can anybody tell me at least like 2 to 3 Scrum values that you should have inside a team?
Courage, focus,
commitment.
Courage, focus, commitment.
Respect.
Openness.
Okay. Why do you think we need all these Scrum values?
To place a trust.
So in order to
interact and sharing
to be in team.
Yes, in order to deliver a value together as a team, you need all these 5 values part of your Scrum team so that we can all together work and deliver a common goal. Okay. Okay. Now coming to the parts of there are 3 roles. If you see a Scrum team, okay, maybe I'll show one picture to you. So this is basically a Scrum team. Okay, I'll get into detailed one after one here. So here we have different set of peoples in different colors of see, somebody is I know in a purple dress and somebody is in green color dress and somebody is in blue dress. So if you see, there are 3 different sets of people, right? Here you have 4 sets. So a Scrum team is like a combination of different roles and responsibilities. Okay, if we see, there are a couple of people, 3 people here are in green. You have only one person in blue and one person in purple or like dark pink, whatever you call. Okay, so there are 3 different roles, only 3 roles in this entire Scrum framework. We have only 3 roles: one with green, one with blue, and one is with the
red.
Yes, red or purple, whatever. So let us try to understand who are these. But we have 3 people here, but all are in same color. Okay. That means we have only 3 people, 3 roles. One is product owner, and one is development team, and one is scrum master. Okay. So development team consists of a cross-functional team, meaning a development team is having somebody who can develop, who can test, maybe manual, maybe you can automate the tests, or could design a UI, or a database guy, or a technical write, anybody for that matter, any skill which is required to deliver a value, a working software, those all skill set will be part of this team. Those are all together called as development team. Guys, it is very much important. Please try to understand. Here in Scrum teams, you have 3 roles only. One is product owner, development team, and Scrum master. Can anybody tell who will be part of development team?
Developers.
Developers,
Testing team.
tester team.
Yeah, for that matter, any skill which is required. If your team needs a database administrator, the database administrator also will be part of your development team. Okay, so there is no differentiation as like we have testers separately. Oh, that is 2 people that we have testing people. So those testing team is different. And we have 3 developers. Okay, 3, that is development team. No, all together is called a development team. Is it clear, guys? This is very much important. You do not have a different set of teams inside one team. It is all cross-functional team. What skills that we need inside as a development team? Whatever skills that is required to deliver the project goal, okay, or a sprint goal is called, those people will have inside a development team. So how many roles that do we have in a Scrum team?
3 roles.
What
3
are
roles.
they?
Product owners, development team, and Scrum master.
Okay. Now let us slowly try to get into details here. So coming to the first role called product owner. Can somebody read the first item, first line item?
Responsible for maximizing the value of the product.
Responsible for maximizing the value of product.
Okay. Can you anybody tell what do you mean by maximizing the value of the product?
Who take the responsibility as the more initiation or from the starting of the point to end of the point, takes the more value and delivers the same.
No, actually speaking, maximizing the value. So here your question should be, what do you mean by value? See, for example, value in our country, okay, if you see, there are different sets of kind of values. If you take a jewelry, a gold has a X value and silver has a lesser value, right?
Yes.
Both are metals.
Yes.
But the value is different. At the same time, you have platinum. That's also a metal. But the value between silver, gold, and platinum, there is differences. At the same time, you have stones like diamonds, emeralds, those all things. Those are different value, right? So same way, a product might have a different value. It might be, the value can be a revenue. Value can be a revenue in terms of what do you call, your customers paying your subscription. Okay. Or value can be number of concurrent users. For example, you take Zoom, the application that we are connected right now. Okay. The value for the Zoom could be something where number of subscriptions, maybe, because if you are a free account holder, you can only run the meetings for 40 minutes for free. Beyond that, your call will get disconnected. If you're a premier user, it will long for how much ever time you want. Okay, value of this could be subscription. Okay, do you subscribe for Facebook by paying anything?
No.
Okay, here the value could be number of users using my platform. That means the responsibility of this particular product owner to maximize the value of the product. It could be anything. Value is absolutely depends on the company and the project. Okay. Maximizing value, that means, for example, if he is selling a Zoom, so he will try to build a lot of features, okay, so that people will buy, right? So if you are trying to go and buy a phone, for example, okay, so what all things will you see? You will see different set of features, right? You might see, you might see a hardware upgrade technologies, or
Processor.
like processor or cameras, or like version of it, and what kind of resolution. Okay. Who will buy? What kind of phone will you buy? It all depends on your requirement, and it also depends upon how good is this particular
budget. How much?
Yeah, budget and features also, right? In order to make something cheap and best, who is responsible? The product owner is responsible.
Owner.
It doesn't mean that this product owner will develop the application. No. He will come up with different thoughts looking at the market. Okay. So looking at the market, they'll do research and they'll see what will make the users feel happy. They will research and then he will come up and say, hey, we need a on-screen security or say a thumb scanner. Initially, a lot of things were having behind screen, or they used to have a small place. Okay, like iPhones, you'll have a small place to fingerprint scan, so that you can log into the mobile without any password, right?
Then
Okay.
market research analyst is also coming to the product owner.
Sorry?
I'm saying market research analyst will come into the product owner.
Yes, it could be anything. It all depends on the product. Okay, a normal product owner, if there is a huge product, maybe he might have 2-3 people for him and try to do, okay, he'll say, one, you go do a market research. Other person, you go do customer profiles. It can be anything, but the product owner will be the responsible to maximize the value of a product. Okay, why is iPhone very precious and very expensive? See, we can also call from Oppo or MI phone also. We can try to make phones. We can access mobile apps. We can make calls. We can take pictures, right? But why is iPhone so expensive?
It is unique and have the extra features that
who bought those unique features and the quality stuff?
Security.
Security. They have high security.
Yes, sir. It is security, features, quality, okay, finishing. Everybody. Who brings that?
Product owner.
Exactly. If the product owner maximize the value, meaning he will increase the quality, he will increase the feature, or he might reduce the cost, or he might increase something XYZ, whatever. By increasing or doing some changes, by bringing some ideas, the product value will increase. Right?
Yes.
What did MI do initially? MI came to the market with similar kind of features what iPhone gets. Okay. And they have launched the mobile in a very lesser price.
Yes.
So immediately what happened? Lot of customer volume has increased drastically. So the value of the product also increased, right?
Yes.
So who will do this? Who is responsible for this? Product. If
Product
you are
owners.
yes. People call it as product owner, and somebody in short form call it as PO. PO, product owner.
PO.
Okay. If you are a team member inside a Scrum team, okay. If you have a doubt in the functionality, what should be the behavior? Whom will you go to? Whom will you ask the question?
Customer.
Okay. Product owner.
Product owners.
Correct. Do you remember there was a principle saying business people and the development team will work throughout
Together.
daily together throughout the project. Who is this business people?
Product owners.
Product owner.
Exactly. So if you have any question which relates to the product functionality, the responsible person is product owner. If you see the second item here is called the voice of the customer, because not everybody gets an opportunity to talk to the customer. Okay. See, the customer might be one, but your team might be 20 to 30 people. Okay. Different Scrum teams. Okay. Do you think everybody can talk to the customer?
No.
No.
The customer facing person is product owner. He talks to the customer and understand his requirement and come to the team and tell them. Okay. So here the sole person responsible for managing the product backlog. So what do you mean by backlog? Can anybody guess? Backlog.
Pending items.
Okay, very good. See, backlog is very much simple. Logging is saving logs one after one after one after one after. You are keeping it for future. Backlog is something that you're going to keep all the features, functionalities, bugs, any item inside your product backlog. It will be a to-do list for the product. Do you guys understand? Guys, the reason why I'm asking, do you guys understand? Because I don't see anybody except Sindhu. Okay, I don't know whether you're listening or you're like sleeping or like, I seriously don't know. I really don't know. At least if I see your face, we'll get to see, okay, you guys are listening. You guys are looking at me. Okay. So if possible, request you to switch on your cameras. All right. So what is a product backlog? A to-do list for the product. What is a product here?
Keeping all the functions.
Product is something, could be any software product. Okay, like Zoom, Facebook, Gmail, or like Instagram or WhatsApp. These are all software products, right? Okay. Any to-do list for the product is saved where? It is saved in the product backlog. Okay. Product owner will write all the requirements talking to the customer or new features. He will write something as stories and keep them in the product backlog. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can anybody read this to me? Maybe I want people who has turned off their cameras. Can you
prioritize the items in the product
one after one
backlog? Prioritize the items in the product backlog to the best achieve goals and missions.
Okay, what do you mean by prioritizing?
Giving first.
Giving the preference.
Yes, basically whichever is required first. See, you might have 10 to 50 different items in a product backlog. Okay. Can anybody tell me what will we have in the product backlog?
To-do list of an project.
Yes, madam. What do we have in the product backlog?
What are the applications to be developed? Any bugs or anything we left? What we left to do?
Yes, exactly. So any product features, any functionality, bugs, any or change requirement or future enhancements. Okay. Anything which is supposed to be done, to-do list is part of product backlog. In this product backlog can be huge. Okay. So in this huge list of work items, how do you know which one to work? You don't know, right? You have 100 items.
By giving the priority.
Yes. So who gives the priority for that? Which one to work first?
Product owner. Product
Exactly.
Product
Exactly.
owner will be the
Project
Product
owner.
owner will prioritize the work so that the development team can pull the work and try to deliver things off. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Optimizing the value of work the development team performs. So basically, as we discussed, he is going to optimize it. Okay. Ensure the product backlog is visible, transparent, clear to all, and shows what Scrum team will work next. Can anybody explain me this here? It is very clear. His responsibility to ensure the to-do items in the product backlog to be transparent. Transparent meaning everybody
Yes, see.
Must know
can
the
see.
who is
Yeah.
doing what and what the task is going to who are
No. See here, whoever is doing task, that is different. There is something called sprint backlog. Okay, in
Hiding
sprint
things.
backlog, you will have what all tasks are worked by the
Okay.
Scrum team. That is
Okay.
sprint backlog. This is product backlog means is all to-do list. That's what he says. See, visible, transparent, and clear to all, and shows what the Scrum team will work on next. That means to do. That is next
Okay.
coming.
No one to-do list will be accessible.
Now your voice is
Very
breaking, Ram. Your voice is choppy.
Not hiding to not in
Okay, Ram, hold on. So your voice is breaking. We cannot understand anything what you say. Maybe your internet issue. So let me say this one here is who is responsible in making things, making the product backlog visible, transparent, and clear to all. Okay, can I tell you who is this all? Clear to all.
Project owner.
Developers.
The
I'm
development
sorry.
team.
There is a network issue. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So development team. So who will try to use it? Whomever comes and looks at the product owner, it will be very clear that what will this team work next. You understand? So whose responsibility is making that very visible and clear? It is product owner. Okay. Ensuring the product development understand the items in the product backlog. That means his responsibility is to make the entire development team. Okay, if you are part of the development team, his responsibility is make sure that you understand everything. For example, you have one product backlog item, PBI. Okay, one item. He gave a higher priority, and you should know what should be done part of that particular requirement. You understand? So the requirement can be a login page. You should know that there should be a login button, there should be a password button, and there should be a something else. So whatever the functionality, you should understand, right? Without understanding, can you develop or test any of the functionality?
No.
So who will make you understand it?
Product owner.
Yes, product owner. So product owner, only one owner for a team. Okay, product owner is the one person who not a committee. Exactly said. So it is not a group of people is a product owner. There will be only one product owner per team. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
These are very, 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 very important, guys. If you do not understand this, you will really fall in problems. You will not understand anything, because if you get into any company or a team, these are the roles and responsibilities you will work with. If you really don't know what should be expected from the product owner, you will fall in problem. Okay, nowadays majority of the companies are adopting Agile. Majority of the companies are using Scrum. If you are into Scrum teams, you should know who should do what. If not, you will not understand. Okay, now coming to the development team. So development team consists of professionals who do the work, who do the work of delivering potentiable releasable increment of done product at the end of the each sprint. That means Can anybody tell what is potentially releasable product increment?
With the full energy, what they can do.
No, actually, what do you mean by potentially releasable product increment? Meaning, for example, you have a software version like version 1.002. Okay, this version consists of total 10 features. Okay, in your 2 week sprints, you have only committed for 2 features. Can you release this to the customer?
No.
Can you release it to live customers? Okay.
No.
If customer asks, he can try to test those 2 features. That is different, but you cannot release it to the public, right? So that is called potential shippable. Meaning, if you think you can release it. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is structured and empowered by the organization to organize and manage their own work. Here, the development team is self-organized. I already told you what is meant by self-organized, right? Okay. Here, they are managed by themselves. Nobody will assign you a work. Okay, Sindhu, you do this. Alekya, you do this task. Nobody will tell you. Okay, they will only say, what is our goal to achieve? In order to achieve that, you need to pull the work and try to develop it. Okay, and then they are all self-organized. No one, see, here very clear, they are all self-organized. Who are all self-organized?
Development team.
Yes. Yes, I think only 3 people are, only 3 to 4 people are listening. Rest are all like snoring, I guess. I know we are in weekend, after lunch, post lunch, heavy lunch.
No, Jay.
No,
Okay.
it's not like that.
Not at
So
all,
I
Jay.
want you guys to speak out. Speak out unless you speak out or respond. That's what. If you switch on the camera, at least I'll know you are open your eyes and nodding your head. Okay. I have a monitor in front of me here, and here is my laptop. Okay. So I can only see this screen and a black screen there with a couple of faces. Guys, please do understand. When I was working, nobody explained me. Okay. Please utilize this opportunity. This is my personal time I'm trying to dedicate to you guys. So please utilize it and respond it. Okay. Okay. So they are all self-organizing. No one, not even the Scrum Master, tells the development team how to turn the product backlog into a incremental or potential releasable functionality. That means either product owner or Scrum Master or so-called product managers. Okay. Nobody will tell anybody inside the team how to do this. You guys are engineers. You guys need to figure out what needs to be delivered or what needs to be, how that needs to be delivered. What part will be given by the product owner? Okay. Saying that, okay, these are all things is my priority. You will pick the priority and you will try to work upon it. Okay. So development teams are cross-functional with all the skills which is necessary to create a product increment. As I said before, okay, this development team is a cross-functional team where they will have all the skills which they want to complete their work, okay, or a product increment. Okay. Scrum recognizes no titles of members. Very clear, guys. There is no team leader. There is no senior developer. Team leader is there so that I should listen to him or her. No, there are no titles inside this Scrum team, inside the development team. Everybody is equal, flat. If you have 10 years experience and I have 3 years experience, you and me are same inside a team. Very clear, guys. Please do remember this. Wherever you go, keep this in mind. There are no titles regardless what they perform. Okay. So you might be a developer, you might be a tester, you might be a DB administrator or UI. Anybody with any experience inside this team or everybody equal. If you are more experienced, then you should help others to complete it faster. You cannot say, hey, I am the experienced guy. You should listen to me. No. Very clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
Individual members may have a specific skills on area or they focus, though accountable belongings to the whole team. See, you might be a developer, you might be a tester, right? Okay. So there is a concept called T-shape. T-shape skills. Okay. T-shape meaning this vertical item is your core competency. For example, if you're a developer, your core competency is developing the software. Okay. And this horizontal item could be your other competencies, meaning you can also test, you can also design, you can also automate a case, or you can also document. It all depends on person to person. It is not required that every person can do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So here what they say is, you cannot say, oh, I'm a developer, I am done with my task, I'm done, I'll go home. No. You should make every individual. If that particular person who the car race that we saw, right? Okay, initially, if one person says, no, I will only do my work, I will not touch anybody if needed, if I am done, no, you should help others. As a whole team, you are all responsible to deliver the complete sprint's goal. Okay, clear? So we have done with product owner, we are done with development team. Now, who is this Scrum Master? Okay, Scrum Master he is responsible in promoting and supporting the Scrum. What do you mean by promoting? Meaning he will teach, he will try to mentor the entire team, saying what is the agile principles. Not only talking, he will make sure that he is being part of this team. If something you're deviating, he will tell, guys, I think as per the Scrum, we need to all follow this. There are certain ceremonies, meetings, or events they call. We have next slide that we are going to look at. He will be responsible in organizing, facilitating those events and helping you guys to deliver whatever it is. Okay. And Scrum Master do this, help everyone to understand Scrum theory, practices, rules, and values. If he sees, yeah.
Just small dot. In the Scrum team, this product owner will all be involved, right?
Of course, right? See, this entire 3 roles are part of Scrum team.
Yeah. Okay.
There are only 3 roles in a Scrum team. What are they?
Product owner,
Product owner,
development team, Scrum Master.
Scrum Master. Will there be a project manager inside a Scrum team?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Now only we spoke. Who will be? How many roles of will be part of the Scrum team? You said 3: product owner, Scrum Master, and development team. Now I asked, will the project manager be part of the Scrum team? You said yes. No, guys. No. We'll have only 3 roles. If you have a project manager, that is not a Scrum team. That's they try to follow waterfall.
Okay.
There are no team leaders inside a Scrum Master. There are no project managers, nobody. But they might be outside your Scrum team. Inside your Scrum team is only 3 people. Only 3 roles will be working together. Outside the Scrum team might have a project manager, program manager can be outside, but inside the team, there are only 3 roles. Okay. Scrum Master is a servant leader for the Scrum team. If in case you are blocked in certain area, okay, where you need some other team's help, you can try to reach out Scrum team saying that, boss, I need help. So he can try to talk to the Scrum team, the other teams, and try to make things done. Okay. So you can try to reach out on. See, he helps out the teams to understand and interact and help each other. So he will help the entire team to achieve the team's goal. If you're blocked somewhere, you need any help or you need any training, you can try to reach him. He'll be the first point of contact for everybody. For any help, you can try to reach him. He will try to safeguard you from other people, so that other people cannot come and say, okay, Ram, you are trying to work on this. Can you please work on this? So he will tell, you can go tell, please talk to my Scrum Master. Okay. Then he will take it from there. Are you guys clear, guys?
Yes.
There are 3 roles: product owner,
Yes.
Scrum Master.
Development
Development
master.
Scrum Master.
Scrum Master.
Last question, Pramod.
Yeah,
I'm really
please. No last question. You ask how many questions you want.
sorry. I mean, then who will be driving all this Scrum Master then? I mean, Scrum team. Who will be the driving them?
See, there are no driving team. Okay. If you see here, teams are all self-organized. Okay,
My
they will
question is,
run.
no.
See,
I'll
there
give a
is
small
something
example.
called, hold on, I'll tell you. I understand your point. So these are all the events. Sprint planning, daily scrum, sprint review. These are all meetings. Who will facilitate this? The Scrum Master will facilitate it.
And
Okay,
who is
that was
organizing the
okay.
meeting?
You got it right? He will run
Yeah,
the
I got
entire
it. I got it.
meetings. He will tell what needs to be
Scrum
done.
Master.
He will take care. He will execute all these things. And the team members will be everybody part of it.
Got it. Got it.
Okay? Yes, somebody else had a question.
No. I'm just asking who will means call the meeting for that. I understood.
Yes, fantastic. So here we have three roles. Product owner is a customer facing. Product owner is responsible to prioritize. Product owner is responsible to you guys to the development team to understand the requirement. If you have any understanding in doubts in requirement, who will you go? Scrum Master or Product owner?
Product owner.
Exactly. Fine. Now the
Who will
Scrum.
go?
Sorry.
Who will product owner?
Of course, right? See, anything related to the business, customer, or requirement, the only point of contact is product owner.
Okay.
Product owner.
Yes. So there are total 5 Scrum events. Sometimes they call Scrum events. Sometimes they call 5 ceremonies. Or sometimes they call Scrum meetings. Okay. It all depends on different companies how they call, but all three are same. Scrum events, Scrum meetings, Scrum ceremonies, all are same. There are total 5. We have sprint planning. Okay, sprint planning, daily Scrum, and there is one more thing called sprint refinement or sprint grooming.
Grooming.
Yeah, or sprint refinement. See, in UK, okay, grooming is an child abuse. So they don't use the grooming part. Okay, they call it as sprint refinement. Okay, you have sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint refinement, sprint review, and a sprint retrospective. Okay, so what is the purpose of the sprint planning? Sprint planning, a goal of the sprint is planned along with the work supported to the link. That means if you have 2 weeks of a sprint, okay, you will have a goal saying that you so and so needs to be these 2 features or something needs to be achieved. Customer should be able to successfully log in or something. There will be a goal. In order to achieve that goal, you will need different work to be completed. Okay. So in sprint planning, you will plan for the next 2 weeks. If your sprint is for 2 weeks, you are going to plan for the next 2 weeks in where? In your sprint planning meeting. Assume you are going for a road trip. What will you guys do?
We'll
plan for.
Yes.
Pack the things and
we take.
Yes, you will plan, right? How many days are we going? Okay, so that I can pack my clothes. How much money I need? In what route should I go? Okay.
Yeah.
What place should I stay? These are all things you'll plan before you start, right?
Yes.
Similarly, sprint planning is nothing but planning your next 2 weeks. That is, your sprint is for 2 weeks, right? You will plan. If your sprint is for 1 week, how many weeks will you plan?
1 week.
Yes. If your sprint is 1 week, you will plan for 1 week. If your sprint is 2 weeks, you will plan for 2 weeks. Where will you plan? In which meeting will you plan?
Sprint
meeting. Sprint meet. No. It is sprint
Scrum
planning.
meeting.
No, sir. Somebody said sprint meeting. I said no.
From the
It is sprint planning. See, simple technology, simple logic here. Sprint is what? A time box. So you are planning your trip for 2 days trip. Okay, you are trying to plan your trip. If you are trying to plan your sprint, that is called sprint planning.
Jay, what will be the ideal time in the agile that sprint planning will be done?
Sprint ideal time, see, I said 1 week to maximum 1 month. That means 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Okay, it should not go beyond that. Okay, most of the industries might go either 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks maximum. But most popular things is a sprint is 2 weeks. Again, it depends on the company project. Okay, so what do you do in this duration? You will try to have everybody. See, here if you see who all will be part of the sprint planning, you have the product owner, development team, Scrum Master. What will you discuss? The discussion and review the your backlog, your product backlog. You will try to discuss about, for example, you are trying to work upon a work item for next 2 sprints. You should know what is this functionality, right? Who will explain? The product owner. And you will try to estimate it, right? How much time I'll try to complete in 2 days, 1 day. Like that, you will try to pull the work until you have only 2 weeks. That means 10 days, 10 working days. For these 10 working days, how much work can you pull? Based on your estimation, you will try to pull the work from where? From the product backlog. From the product backlog, you will try to pull it and put it in the sprint backlog. What is sprint backlog? The to-do items for that 2 weeks is called sprint backlog. Simple, right? Okay, backlog is nothing but to-do list. Product backlog is a very huge product backlog. You don't know how much time it will take. But sprint, how much sprint, what is the length of your sprint?
1 week to 1
week
month.
or 2 weeks. Depends. So now if you say it is 2 weeks, okay. So how much for these 2 weeks, whatever work you are trying to plan, you will pull that and put it in the sprint backlog. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, you will discuss and the product owner will tell. Okay, who will run this meeting? Scrum Master will run. Okay, now first day of the sprint, you did sprint planning. That means first day of the week. Assuming the entire session now, assuming the sprint planning, sprint is for 2 weeks. Okay, if it is 2 weeks, you will try to plan your sprint in the first day of the sprint. Once you plan, there is a next meeting every day for 15 minutes. Something called daily scrum or daily stand-up. Okay, all the team members you see here, who are all meaning product owner, scrum master, and the development team will stand for 15. They will stand, they will not sit and talk. They will stand. You know why? Why they are standing, or why it is called stand-up call? Because
this is a short time meeting.
Short meeting, exactly. Very good. So it is a short meeting only for 15 minutes. Okay, if you sit and talk, you can talk for hours. If you stand, you can only talk for 15 minutes, so that you can make the conversation shorter. What will you talk? You will say, okay, I have 10 tasks. How long? We have still more 8 more days to complete. How can I complete my work? What am I trying to work? You will try to say, okay, if you need help, you will say, boss, I am stuck here. So please help me. You can seek for help. So the 15 minutes of the meeting, we'll try to see what can be delivered for that day. Today, I am going to plan. I am going to do this 1, 2, 3.
Can I ask my?
Yes, go ahead.
Where they will get help, sir? Where they will get help?
See, for example, you, me, Sai, and Sindhu are part of one team. Assume. Okay. You are blocked.
Okay.
You are doing a task. You are trying to automate a test script. You are getting error. You are trying your level best. You cannot fix it. You need to ask somebody, right?
Yes.
You will come in the
Yes, sir.
stand-up call saying that, okay, today I am going to work on this. Or yesterday I worked on this. I have a blocker. Can somebody help me to clear this? And Ram says, hey, I am here. I'll help you. Let's go talk after this meeting.
Within a team. Within a
Within the
team.
team,
Within a
yes.
team, I will get help.
So of course, right? Here you
Okay.
have
Got
only
it, sir.
the meeting consists of product owner, development team, and the scrum master only. How can you tell to somebody else? No way. If you are blocked
Okay.
that somebody else outside your team needs your help, you need help from them, then you can voice out saying that, see, there is a team called Spartan team. Okay, I need help because they need to close some ticket there. I am dependent on them. Then Scrum Master will be there. You can tell, hey, Scrum Master, okay, can you please help me? So the Scrum Master will go talk to them and try to make things done. Okay, that is sprint. That is daily stand-up or daily
Okay.
Scrum. Okay.
Got it. Got it.
Assume that you have like in a sprint, 10 days of sprint. How many times will the daily Scrum happen?
10 days.
10 days.
Fantastic. Exactly. Yes. Apart from this, there is nothing here. Okay. There is something called sprint refinement. Okay. There will be a meeting for 1.5 to 2 hours. Okay. Weekly once or twice. Again, it depends on the team and the project. Okay. They will try to bring the story, meaning the requirement is discussed more detailed. Okay. They will try to document in certain tools called Jira or like TFS, okay, or like Mingle. There are different tools in the market. It all depends on the company what kind of tool they use. They'll try to write a requirement inside the stories. So they will discuss in that meeting. Okay, and keep it ready state so that you can plan for the next meeting, next sprint.
Jay, one more question.
Yeah.
Who will be assigning these stories to the person? I mean, you have to do this, and these
Nobody
tasks.
will assign. Nobody will assign. Simple
Just
logic here is,
will track it. That's it.
yes, the product owner will say, I want this thing to complete. In order to achieve that particular sprint goal, you need to identify, okay, he will say, I need a place where I can switch on AC and lie down. So what all things you need? You need a house, a room with 4 walls. So he said he will sleep. Where he will sleep? Then you will ask question, product owner, you said you want to sleep. Where you want to sleep? Either on bed, or you want a cot, or what kind of bed you want, or will you slide down? So he said he want to switch on the AC, right? If you want to switch on the AC, what kind of AC you want? You want split AC or window AC or like mobile AC? You'll ask, right? Same way, if you will tell something about the functionality of the application, you will ask more questions. Where will you ask more questions?
In the meeting, committee.
In the sprint refinement, no, boss. Don't be generic. You have couple of meeting names. Okay. So these will be part of your interview questions also. Okay. They'll ask you, where will you understand what kind of sprint meetings you have attended? You can say, I've attended sprint planning, daily scrum, sprint refinement, sprint reviews, sprint retrospectives. Okay. Now coming to the sprint reviews. So as like we see the sprint planning in the first day of the sprint, the last day of the sprint is sprint review. What do you mean by sprint review? The sprint is for 2 weeks, right? Time box. We will review the sprint, assuming that the entire team has pulled 10 tasks to complete. After end of the week, you will try to demonstrate to the product owner saying that, hey, these are the 10 tasks we have done. Here we have the demo. You will try to execute and show. For example, if you're writing an automation test script, you will say, see, I have took these all 4 functionalities. I have wrote 20 test cases. Here is the report, pass report. Okay. There are no bugs. You will try to demonstrate and you will showcase to everybody. There might be a customer also coming to the sprint review and see and wants to see. You remember the customer will like continuous and intervals, okay, of software delivery will make the customer happy. Do you remember the principle?
Yes.
Yeah, this is that principle. you will try to deliver something so that the customer will see. The delivery happens in the last day of the sprint. Okay, you will demonstrate, and once you demonstrate your functionality, what happens? You will get a feedback saying, yes, very good, this is what I want. Or you can say, sir, I think you have changed something, we need something else. Then you can make a note of the feedback and do it in the next sprint. Okay. Now last is the sprint retrospective. Okay, what do you mean by retrospective? You will all sit together in a meeting and try to discuss about last 2 weeks. What went well? What did not go well? If something is not going well, what can we do to improve in next sprint so that we don't commit such kind of mistakes? Do you understand, guys?
Yes.
Yes, those inspect and adapt will happen in the sprint retrospectives. See, the inspect and adapt will happen in all Scrum sprint ceremonies. Okay, every time. Okay, so here the sprint is nothing but a time box, is the heart of the sprint. Is there any doubt in this? If you see here, who all will be part of the sprint review? You have product owner, you have development team, you have Scrum Master, and these fellows are the customers, are the business stakeholders. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. So the retrospective is only within the team. So they try to discuss what can be improved. Clear, guys? Any questions here?
No.
Okay, fantastic. Now there is something called Scrum artifacts. There are 5 artifacts. One is project backlog.
Can I interrupt?
Hello?
Can I interrupt some? Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry. I have one question. Before the review, we have another ceremony, right?
Called sprint refinement.
Can you explain a bit more? Right?
Yeah, sprint refinement is nothing but product owner will bring a requirement. Maybe it might be in 1 or 2 lines. As I said before, see, he wants to send an email. Assume the requirement is this. The customer should be able to send an email. The next question will be with you. What do you mean by send email? How do you want me to send email? Do you want me to send or integrate Gmail in it? Or do you want to integrate Outlook? Or do you want me to develop a new mailing system? You will ask questions, right? You will try to probe more questions and try to understand the requirement more detailed. These kind of conversations will happen in sprint refinement. The estimation also happens in the sprint refinement. Is it clear, Tamjid?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So here there are 5 artifacts. One is product backlog. Can anybody tell what is there in the product backlog?
To-do list.
To-do list.
To-do list of what?
Features, bugs, applications.
Yes, of the product.
Of the product.
Yes. See, the answer is there itself inside the name itself, right? Product backlog, meaning the to-do list for the product. Now, can anybody tell what is sprint backlog?
Whatever we are doing in the next 1 week or 2 weeks.
Simple. Sprint backlog meaning the backlog inside a sprint. The to-do list for sprint.
Yeah.
Okay, assume here if you see in the picture, okay, these are all like 1, 2, 3, total 6 items that they took. Okay, one after one. They took one ticket, doing, and they'll mark it as done. So these are called sprint backlog. I will try to pull these tasks from product backlog and put it in the sprint backlog because I am working in a sprint. Clear, guys? Okay, there is something called product increment. Product increment is nothing but the increment, meaning the end of the sprint, you will try to deliver something, right? Deliver something
Yes,
to the
sir.
customer. That is called product increment. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we have two other things: definition of ready and definition of done. In order to pull a story inside a sprint, there should be certain rules stating what do you mean by ready. That means, for example, if you take a application to work, assume that you took a functionality for automation. Your first requirement, what do you need to have? The application should work. The functionality should be developed, right? Without developing, how will you write an automation script? Do you guys understand? I think you guys are confused. Okay, so you need dependency, right? If I am giving, see, they are asking you to test some application screen with different buttons. Without giving the buttons and the screen, can you automate?
No. No.
Why? How will you identify an object? How will you identify any functionality? You don't know, right? Yeah. So yeah, there are certain list of rules that everybody agree that okay. First definition of ready means all. See, that is a list of agreement what the team has. If you say it is ready, that means every individual inside a team should understand what it is. Okay, the application should be ready. There will be list of items that you all agree. And the same time, definition of done, meaning if you say it is completed, developer cannot say completed because there is testing work also, right? So done, when you say it is completed, they will all agree. Okay, all automation should be completed, development should be completed, or documentation should be completed. So these all will be part of definition of done. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay, the last one here. So now if you see here, we have, now I want you to tell me what is this? See, this is a sprint backlog. Okay. Sorry, product backlog. See here, the product owner is talking to the customer and he is sending an email. Sometimes he is discussing and he is creating a product backlog here. Do you see that? To-do list for the product backlog. Now he'll bring that to the product to the development team, the Scrum team, and he is trying to plan, do a sprint planning. So he is trying to, the development team is pulling the work from the product backlog and putting in the sprint backlog. Is it clear? Okay, here the next one is the daily stand-up. See, daily stand-up is nothing but it is like repetitive. If you see, it is going a loop. Every day you will discuss. See, I am working on, somebody is playing here, no problem. Okay, okay. Oh, somebody is trying to, what do you mean by this? Okay. So here we'll try to discuss, okay, this is what I am working on. Okay. So I am trying to work on this. These many items are completed. I need help. So you will all discuss. This is called what? This is called what? What ceremony? What meeting?
Daily.
What daily?
Scrum meetup.
Daily scrum or daily stand up. Okay.
Daily scrum meetup.
Yeah. So here I said, right, refinement. See, here the product owner is bringing some requirement and the development team is going looking at a binocular glass. Oh, what is this? We want more explanation. They are trying to discuss and trying to break, though this is very big to work inside a sprint. So let us break this into small stories. That will happen in the refinement meeting. Okay, the starting of the sprint is sprint planning. Every day you will do a sprint, a daily stand-up. End of the sprint, you are trying to demonstrate here. See, the development team is coming and demoing to the customer, client, product owner. So they give a feedback. Okay. The last one is retrospectives. See here, there is a smile and there is a sad face, happy face and sad face. Happy face say that, okay, what all things went well. Okay, Sindhu worked excellent. Okay, I want to thank her. I'll write some and I'll stick it there. Okay, and what did not go well? Something I'll write, okay, Jay did not work fine because I had some understanding problem. Okay, so you have understanding. What should you do? Okay, I think we need to get more clarity from the product owner while the refinement happening. So you will try to do a continuous improvement here. Clear, guys?
Yeah.
So this is a cycle. This is the entire thing is called Scrum framework. Okay. Any questions here? Yes, no. Okay, fine. So that is what I have. So the training is completed. So this is the high level overview of Agile principles and Scrum framework. Okay. If you have any questions, please do ask, or else I have this presentation, kept it inside our repository. Okay, so the materials, you have the Agile overview, you have this here. Okay, at the same time, the recording I have created a Agile overview. The 2 recordings which we have are here, and after this call I will put this recording also here. Okay, if you want, you can refer to. If you still have any questions, or if you have any specific topics to dig deeper, you can reach out to Chris, or you can send a message to me as well. I'll try to help you. All right. All slept, I think. All people sleeping. I can hear them.
No, okay.
No, Jay. No, Jay. Not
Okay, wake up, guys. Over. Movie is completed. Okay. So all the best, and all the best for your upcoming opportunities. Okay.
Thank you.
So let me know if you have any questions. Yeah. Thank you. See you all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Jay.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.